Well, Bakersfield's own Jim Ranger, fresh off his wild run on NBC's The Voice, was given the star treatment this morning with a special honor from the mayor.
I, Karen Goh, Mayor of the City of Bakersfield, do hereby proclaim December 21st, 2020 as Jim Ranger Day.
Happy Jim Ranger Day, everyone. The runner-up on the season of The Voice is back in town. After a season of whirlwind excitement on national airwaves, Ranger says the best part of it all was the people back home cheering him on.
Not only were they finding joy in what I was doing, but in the fact that their families were like scheduling time because they were going to get together and watch. The excitement of doing it was next level, but knowing what everyone was experiencing here and the fun that they were having and the joy that was coming out of it, to cap off such a just crazy year.
Ranger was also given the mayor's medal at today's ceremony. The ride of a life. That is how Jim Ranger describes his experience on NBC's The Voice. You may be surprised to learn it actually started more than a year ago when he sent in an audition tape hoping just to get a call back. I recently caught up with Jim Ranger to talk about his journey on The Voice, what it was like to be one of the last two people standing, and of course what everyone wants to know, where does the local pastor go from here? The first time we caught a glimpse of Jim Ranger on The Voice was in October.
Yeah, you got a heart of gold.
But his journey to the big stage actually began last November when he sent in an audition tape and got an email in return.
Your video, we loved it. We'd love to invite you to the casting and to the casting audition. And so I did that in January. They said they'd hit me back and let me know what was going on next. By the 1st to the middle of March, well, we all know what happened in the middle of March. The whole world shut down.
It wasn't clear if season 19 would go on, but NBC eventually found a way to make it happen.
We got there in July. We had to do a whole quarantine thing, and there was like 80-something of us there. I don't know. There was a lot. And then you're just kind of hoping that you get to actually get the chance to, make it to that blind stage.
Ranger did make it onto the stage, ultimately choosing country music superstar Blake Shelton as his coach. Then it was on to the battle rounds, the knockouts, and the lives. Jim Ranger had the momentum and the support of a community more than eager to cheer him on, especially at a time when we needed some cheering up.
I mean, this almost just feels too small to say it, but it's been such a deep sense of inspiration throughout this whole thing of knowing how much love and support I was getting, but also how much joy and just fun that people were having with this. It truly is the thing that I love to do music for, is to bring joy to people's lives and to be able to do it on a scale like this, and to be able to have an entire community just rally around. And it was, it's tough to even find the words. I am unbelievably moved.
Jim Ranger moved into the finale, one of only 5 artists. His final performance, a hometown favorite with Coach Blake.
It's kind of that cool full circle moment, because at the end of my blind, as I'm going off, we kind of had that little moment singing that together. So to wrap up the show, going out and representing Bakersfield and the historical music scene that comes from here, and oh my gosh, that was one of my favorite moments of the entire season.
In the end, it was Ranger and 15-year-old Carter Rubin still standing.
When Ian's name got called right before me, they go to commercial break, and me and Carter, that little angel, we just looked at each other and we're like, dude, can you believe me and you were still standing here? Like, it was unbelievable.
Jim Ranger took 2nd place, an incredible end to an amazing run on The Voice.
And there's no way I could be happier about how this journey went.
So what's next in Jim Ranger's journey? Any chance of a collaboration with Blake Shelton?
Texted me yesterday when I got home, and just checking in on me and just saying how proud he was of me, and finding out what I'm kind of feeling moving forward, and so yeah, we're definitely gonna when shows start happening again, I'm definitely gonna be finding myself somewhere on a Blake Shelton stage somewhere for sure. But as far as the long run goes, I'm not quite sure. I'll start sorting that out after the holidays.
He needs some time to rest. Now, whatever Jim Ranger decides, he says he has no plans to leave Bakersfield. We'll keep you posted on his journey.